and welcome. My name is Erin and it's an absolute pleasure to be here. Today I'm going to be touring my Animal Crossing New Horizons jungle themed island and I'm super excited, so let's get into it. This is outfit 1 and this is outfit 2 in case anyone decides to dream of this island and wants a little outfit for photo ops. Here's my map. Obviously the dream address is at the bottom. And we just have me, Cheerio, Bob, O'Hare, Tangy, Boots, Scoot, Zoe, Twiggy, Nana, and Lily as my villagers. And I don't know if you can tell on the map, but as the title and the thumbnail suggest, this entire island, or almost this entire island, will be one giant land bridge. Obviously, in areas like this, it is sunken, but for the most part, we will always be on the second level. And this way is just a little sunken photo op between two waterfalls. Ta-da! But let's go back up. I want to take us back to resident services. And we have a crossroads here. It doesn't matter which way you take, they both lead to the plaza. I am going to go to the left. Whichever way you go, there will be a present for you, a little treat to pick up and enjoy. So this side, you get a mint ice cream. And I just thought that would be fun because jungles, I feel like it would be warm out, during this tour, so my character should have a refreshment. But don't worry, because if you went this way, you get another ice cream. So everyone's a winner. And we have to go up this ladder to get onto the second level. It's the only way up. I'm going to be going this way first because it is a dead end, but there's a house down here. And fun fact, this is the only house on my island that is accessible for us to go into. Not even my own resident rep's house is accessible for anyone. I am so happy that Bob was home during this island tour, since it is the only house we can go into. The interior is not much, but I just wanted to do Bob's house. I clearly have a bias. Clearly Bob is my favorite on this island. I didn't originally want him. He was my first lazy that got spawned in. And I was thinking about kicking him out because I was gonna go with different villagers, mostly like green, natural colors. But if you saw my list, I changed that after I got Bob. Now it's all bright villagers. And here's one of 2 beaches that is accessible. We go down here. This is what I wanted all my beaches to look like. Just kind of crowded and decorated. But then unfortunately I got very lazy. So I kind of gave up on that. But there still is stuff up this way, and if you come up here, you do get rewarded with a present. It's right up here, and spoiler, it's a boba mango tea. I thought a tea would be perfect. Again, it's probably really warm here, and you need to stay hydrated. I mean, in that case, I should have left a water instead, but a tea is better than nothing. And we have to come all the way back here and retrace our steps all the way back to where we started when we first came up. There is a lot of backtracking, but I will cut some of it out just so it doesn't get too annoying or too boring. So now we're going to go up this way, which is the only other way you can really go unless you want to go back to the plaza. And I decided to just show you this beach. Unfortunately, we can't get to it, but Scoot sure can. It's like his own little private beach. And I am going back just to see Scoot. I don't know if you can see his face in the trees, but he's super cute. All the villagers on this island just kind of like stole my heart. Right over here, we just have a view of four of my villagers' houses. We have Twiggy and Nana in the trees because I figured a bird and a monkey would be, you know, tree animals. And then Scoot and Lily are down on the ground. So now we're at a crossroads again. We could either go this way or we can go down this ladder. There is no right way to tour this island. Even I don't know really the right way to tour this island. I made it so that there are multiple ways you can go at pretty much any given time. I wanted to keep it interesting. So it really doesn't matter. I'm going this way, but it doesn't mean it's the right way. Here's another crossroad. I'm gonna be going down this path. There is only one area I really want people to see it from the front first, but it's not like it really matters. Here we have another villager's house that we can't get to, and it's Sweet Tangy. I'd like to think that she left out these presents for people because she can't actually talk to them. And we'll see what's inside. If I don't drop them, let's try again. We have an orange smoothie. And an orange. Wow, thank you, Tangy. That is so sweet. In all seriousness, I just wanted to leave out gag gifts. I thought that would be kind of funny. It fits Tangy's theme, so why not? Plus, it keeps things more interesting and interactive that way. But moving on. We are going to go see a Flamingo Island. So here we have it, the Flamingo Island. And I never said this, but my intention for this island was just to make it fun and happy and bright and colorful. I just wanted to put a smile on people's faces, and hopefully I'm doing that by putting this video on the internet. Hopefully someone will see it, hopefully someone will be happy by it and smile, and that's all I could really ask for. Here we have Zoe's home, and I feel bad that she's trapped, as are all of my other villagers, but she does get Stonehenge, so I feel like it evens out. Coming over this way, it is one of two ways you can get to this entrance area that we're coming up to. And this is the only spot that I really wanted people to see it from this one perspective. And it's an entrance to a fairy core section. So you can jump on these and you can go up that way, but first we are going to the beach, and this is the only other beach that's accessible. Again, it's not super well decorated. All the items are sparsely laid out because I did get a bit lazy, but here we have it. And I did forget about the pier, so I forgot to decorate that. And here we have a fairy wand. I didn't realize if you placed it and not dropped it, you can't pick it up. So I'm sorry, you were supposed to be able to carry that. for the ferry section, but I don't know, I messed it up. You would think with all the hours I put into this game that I would know how the items work, but apparently I still don't. Anyway, we are gonna be traveling up here and into the Fairy Core beach section. Honestly, I don't even know if it can be named a Fairy Core beach section, because the beach itself really isn't that decorated in a Fairy Core manner. But, as we'll see, there is a little section you can go into that is Fairy Core related. So here we have a secret little passageway into a Fairy Core rock garden. This rock garden was the last thing I did on this island, and boy was it a pain, because these rocks really did not want to spawn in. But I think it was worth it in the end. And because it was such a pain, I was like, why not let people come down here and take a picture in it if they so want? Like, why would I section that part off? So I just didn't. In a somewhat unrelated manner, I do want to make an entire island a Fairy Core island one of these days. I feel like I always include some kind of Fairy Core aspect to my islands, so I should just make a full island Fairy Core. So ta-da, this is the entrance I was talking about, and I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I know it does not fit a jungle core theme to have maybe Fairy Core integrated with it, but I just think that's the amazing part of Animal Crossing, at least New Horizons. I don't know about the other games, but you can really do anything you want. Like, I could make this work if I wanted to. Like, you can have so many mixed cores that it doesn't matter. And honestly, it doesn't matter if you stick to one core or multiple, or you don't even have a theme. I really like games like this because you can just let your creativity just get the best of you. And it's something I really like, and that's why I keep playing and I don't really get burnt out. I will digress though. Let's get back to this tour because this is what we're here for. Right now, we are looking at my house, and obviously that is me, my little character. Moving on, we will see, I guess, my yard. I don't know if this is considered my yard, but we have a cute little pond. And there's a panda eating some bamboo. I don't know, this spot and the spot right to the right of this, which we're going towards now, these were such narrow spots. It was so hard to decorate, and it was so hard to find something that was going to be able to fit and look good. Going up this way, we are going to see a little bit of a jump with my editing back to here. And the reason why I took us back over here right then was because I wanted us to see this third tier perspective of this waterfall and jungle landscape. This might be not only my favorite perspective of this island, but my favorite build that I did on this island. I just like how jungly and how green it looks. It made me really fall for the jungle core theme. And here is another land bridge. This is like an iconic code for land bridges in jungle core. And all of my codes are going to be linked in my description to my Pinterest. Pinterest is usually where I find everything. But this is back to where we were before I jumped. We can go down here, and here is my secret beach, which isn't much. I really didn't know what to do. But also, there is another secret. It's another pathway, and we get to see a first tier perspective of this waterfall. And I only made this, I made it kind of hidden, just for fun. I wanted people to have different like photo opportunities with this waterfall since it was my favorite spot on this island. But I do like the third tier like perspective of it better, and that's why we saw that first. But now coming back this way, we will also go to two new completely different areas on my island, and these are the last two areas that we will be seeing. So I will be doing one more jump right about now, back to here. So now we're gonna go up instead of down. And if we had gone up here instead of gone to see Tangy's house, we would have seen Boots' house. And for Boots' house, I wanted to make a swampy area, you know, because he's an alligator, that makes sense. I'm a little disappointed Boots wasn't outside his house. I really liked Boots. He was super cute. You know how some characters get the zoomies outside the plaza? Well, that was Boots pretty much every single time I played, if he was outside. And yeah, I just loved it. I loved him. He just was good vibes. Last but not least, we have the museum. I kept Blather in his tent, and I gave him kind of like an observatory for moss and mushrooms. And yeah, he just is observing the natural scenery of this jungle, the mossy elements to it. And if we just go back this way, we end up right at the entrance to the fairy court build. And this is where I'm going to be leaving off. So if anyone has watched this video and anyone made it this far, I just want to say a major thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I hope this gave you a smile. And I had fun. Basically, that's it. So thank you. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great life. And please just take care. Bye.